Hi guys, so a few weeks ago I mentioned on Twitter that I was going to be interviewing Selena Gomez and the cast of Wizards of Waverly Place. So I did end up doing the interview, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about my experience and just, I guess, how it was. Okay, so this was my very first interview, so I was extremely nervous, and I was mostly nervous just because it was like something that I've never done before. And I don't know, it just was nerve-wracking. I mean, it was freaking Selena Gomez. Okay, so the day before, I got all the questions for what Teen wanted me to ask Selena and the rest of the cast. So, I read through them, and I actually had Megan practice with me, and it was just a lot of fun because she just like would play the characters, or the people I was supposed to be interviewing, and it was just funny. Like, all her responses would just be like, oh, Taylor Swift, like, I don't know. It was just funny. You had to be there. But anyways, it was a lot of help, and I was more prepared for the next day. So I got to the place where the interviews were being held, and it was a junket, so there was other interviewers and stuff. So I didn't know anyone going in there, so that was really scary too. Because it's always good to like go with a friend or like someone that you would know there, just because if you're nervous, like it always helps to have someone there. But I made friends with some of the other hosts and interview people. Host interviews, I don't know, whatever. So I made some friends, and they were actually super helpful and encouraging to me because, like, I don't know, this was the first time I ever did it, and they were all experienced and stuff, so they made me feel more comfortable and like just gave me some tips and stuff. So I'm super glad that I talked to some people and made new friends. So yay to friendship. But when I got there, I was told that I was going to be interviewing Selena, Jake, and David all at the same time, and I only had 5 minutes to ask them like as many questions as I could fit in. So I was super nervous. Like, I was expecting to only interview them like one at a time. So yeah, it was scary. So I walked in and I introduced myself to the three of them, and David and Selena were mostly just like on their phone. I think they like I think they just found out about Instagram, so they were like freaking out about that. And Jake was actually super friendly, and like we got to talk for a minute or like a second. But they were all friendly and stuff. Like right when I went in, like they weren't like, oh, psh, on my phone, mister, don't interrupt me. They were like friendly, like they said hi and stuff. But yeah, so the interview started, and I had my 5 minutes to begin, and I don't know, I was nervous, but I asked my questions, and most of their answers involved each other, so they were like, they had interaction and stuff, and they had a lot of inside jokes that I didn't get, so it made me feel awkward because I didn't know how to like respond and stuff. And as an interviewer or host, whatever, you're supposed to like go off of like what they say, so it's not just like, okay, next question. And I was nervous, and I did that a lot, and they would laugh and stuff, but it wasn't towards me. If they just like had their inside jokes and stuff, so I don't know, it made me a little uncomfortable, like their stuff that they would say and stuff. But all in all, it was a pretty good interview. But there was a question that I asked Selena, and she got like super defensive, and you can see it in the interview. Like, all I asked her was, I was like, in the TV show as Alex, you say like, now that I'm a wizard, you could never be normal. So I was like, do you ever feel that way, like being a celebrity now? And she was like, oh, what? What did you just say? Basically, that's over dramatized. Okay. It's 3 a.m. right now. But no, she was a little like, didn't really like the question, I guess. She seems very like defensive and like guarded, I guess. So yeah, you can see like how she answers it and stuff. And I mean, she's young, like she's obviously doesn't want people to think that she, I don't know, whatever. Selena, whatever. And then David is actually going to be in a Miyazaki movie, the next Studio Ghibli film. So I asked him, I was like, so have you seen like other Studio Ghibli films? And he's like, oh yeah, like I've seen Ponyo. And I was like, oh, that's it? I mean, come on, you are like the freaking lead voice actor in this movie, and you've only seen Ponyo? Like, I don't think he realizes how much of an honor it is to be in a Miyazaki movie. Like, literally, I would kill someone to be in the freaking like voice acting like world, and being in a Miyazaki movie, like, freaking lucky, not fair at all. But anyways, whatever. So the interview ended and I was happy. I was happy with how it turned out. It was my first interview ever and I think it went as well as it probably could have. So yeah. My next interview was with Maria, who is the mom, and she was super fun. Like, I wasn't nervous to like interview her just because she was like the mom character, so I felt like, oh, she'll just be like a friendly mom. So it went really well. She really liked the questions that I asked her, and she said that I was fantastic. And you can actually like hear her say that in the interview. So she was really nice, and yeah, it encouraged me to like want to do this again and more stuff. And next I got to interview Greg Sulkin, who plays the boyfriend of Alex or Selena in the show, and he was super nice and like really down to earth, and I really enjoyed interviewing him, and I was actually nervous to interview him. I don't know why. I think it's just like weird, like me interviewing people like on my own age. Oh, sorry, that's tweet tech. It's weird interviewing people who are like your same age and they're like so successful and stuff. It's like, wow, like I like really admire you guys. So it's just, that's mostly like why I was nervous. But yeah. And lastly, I got to interview Jennifer Stone, and she was super nice, and she even said I was cute. So yeah, we're basically dating now. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, she was really nice, and I really enjoyed interviewing her. She was super friendly and like down to earth and stuff, so it was really cool. It seemed like very like natural, just like speaking like a friend or something. So I really like interviewing her. And yeah, I guess that's my whole experience. It was really fun, and I'm so happy that I got the opportunity to do it. So thank you so much, teen.com, for asking me. And if you guys want to watch the interview, I will put the link down below and you can watch it. Keep in mind, it was my first interview ever, so don't judge me too hard, but they asked in the comments below of their like video that they posted of the interview, and they wanted some feedback on how people thought I did and stuff. So you guys should go and leave your feedback and let them know, because maybe if I get good response, they'll want me to do more. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and possibly save it to your favorites. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. May the odds be ever in your favor. Goodbye! Haha, Totoro, not today. Alright, so I just found some WoW characters. Holy crap, these are so awesome. Do you guys actually play the game too?
Yeah.
You do?
There's no way we wouldn't.
Yeah.